Welcome, everyone. I am a proud representative of the Youth Job Center. My name is Rose Chavira. I use she, her, ella pronouns, and I proudly co-lead the Career Pathways program with Aisha Misahel, who also uses she, her pronouns. So today I'm here to talk to you all about YJC and our YJC services. If you're interested in receiving our employment support, our education support, or our training program support, please visit us at www.youthjobcenter.org. Click on the Jobs tab and fill out the YJC Services Sign Up form. This form is very important to complete because it guarantees that someone within our organization will contact you within the first 24 to 48 hours to complete the enrollment process. So I want to talk about our program delivery. It's important that you all understand the process of how we support you all alongside your journey, right? So first, we complete intake. So as I mentioned in the previous slide, you will be asked to fill out documents that assess what it is that you want to do while at YJC, whether that be employment support, education support, or training program support. That initial intake documentation allows us to begin to assess where your most immediate needs are. Step two is you will be asked to complete work readiness training. This allows all of our participants to gain the workplace expectation experience and etiquette needed to successfully be the candidate of choice when applying for employment opportunities. So during work readiness training, some of the things that you'll learn are conflict resolution. You'll be able to develop your resume or update your resume. You'll learn mock interview skills. And we'll also begin to teach you about this technology that we're using today, Zoom, to be able to navigate through some of these technical uh, platforms that are a lot of our employers are using to interview. Step three will be career advising. So at that point, you will come in contact with one of our career advisors to begin to have a conversation around your goals, whether you have a short-term goal, a long-term goal, an employment goal, an educational goal, or a training certification goal. A career advisor will begin to have these conversations with you so they can start working towards and putting a plan into action. So step four is if you're coming into our organization because you want employment support, then step four means that you will be asked to update your resume, but we'll also help assess what skills you already have, what skills you need to gain in order to refer you to our employment partners. Step five is career pathways, which is what I'll talk about in our next slide. But this is an opportunity to gain contact with myself or Aisha, and we'll begin to talk to you about our certification programs and what we have to offer you all. Step six and step seven are both in connection to career pathways. So we have the opportunity to offer our young people internship opportunities and then also provide them with ongoing support. And I'll go more into detail in later slides. So the first way that career pathways can be of assistance to you all is through internship support. So we realize that sometimes our young people are coming into our services with little to no work experience. So career pathways allows our young people with the opportunity for Aisha and myself to create a 10-week internship where we partner you with one of our local businesses where you can work up to 29 hours per week at minimum wage, so $14 an hour, and be paid roughly about $406 pre-tax. So again, this allows our young people the opportunity to gain some work experience that they can use to build their resume. At the end of those 10 weeks, an employer may say, you know what, the young person you referred to this internship opportunity did such a great job that we actually want to hire them on. So at that point, you would transition from being an intern to employee at that local business. Or you may be coming into our services because you're looking for your next job, and that's okay. We want to recognize that our young people are at different phases of their life, and we're here to acclimate and assist you along the way. So if you're coming into our services because you're looking for employment support, then what we can do at YJC is update your resume, make sure that you attend work readiness training, and then during work readiness training, we'll connect you to YJC's employment team, and they'll be able to assess your skills and refer you to job opportunities. The end goal of YJC, as far as employment is concerned, is again to help you secure employment in the industry that you're interested in, or help you build the skills you need through an internship to then secure employment. Step two is education. So in Career Pathways, we have the opportunity to provide our young people with educational support. Again, our young people are coming in our doors, coming to us virtually in different phases of their lives. So some people, some of our youth need educational support in the form of them obtaining a high school diploma. So for those young people, we'll help you locate a GED program or an alternative school where you can gain your diploma. If you're coming into our programming and you already have your diploma, maybe you're looking to transition into post-secondary schooling or college, right? So this can happen immediately. This can happen a year into our programming. The goal is that when you have decided that you want to transition into post-secondary schooling, that we're there to offer that support. That looks like having one-on-one conversations with Aisha and myself with regards to, do you want to attend a 2-year college or 4-year college? What do you want to study? Do you want to go in-state, out of state? And we're going to help you with filling out FAFSA, making sure that we're contacting these institutions to make sure if there's any entry exams that you must take, that we're coordinating those alongside you. The biggest uh, takeaway with our young people going into post-secondary schooling is that for a year, we're going to help you out as you transition from either a high school senior to college, or maybe you're taking a gap year and are now deciding to go into college. We're going to assist you along that first year journey, because we recognize that those are some of the most difficult times in terms of your transition. So that might look like checking in with you once a month just to ask you, is everything going well? What support do you need? Do you need a mentor? Do you need a tutor? And offering that support along the way. And then lastly, what gets me so excited about YJC and our services is our training programs. So we have the opportunity to pay up to $8,000 of the tuition costs associated with our young people attending one of our 40 plus trade schools. This is not money that you have to pay back. This is money that YJC is investing into our young people as they navigate and decide for themselves that they want to secure a certification and begin their career path. So some of those career pathways programs include things like healthcare. So maybe you want to become a nursing assistant. Maybe you want to become a patient care technician. Maybe you want to go into pharmacy technician, medical coding, just to name a few. Maybe you want to go into the culinary industry and get your food handlers and your food management license. Maybe you want to become an auto mechanic and you want your auto mechanic certification. We have training certification programs in information technology for those that are interested in the tech world. Transportation and logistics are things such as getting your CDL license to become a truck driver. Our manufacturing certifications includes things like electrician, heating, ventilation, and air conditioning technicians, plumbing, welding, construction, just to name a few. Childcare for those interested in becoming a teacher's aide or working in a daycare facility, and a perk card for those that are interested in working as security guards. These are some of our more popular career pathways programs, but again, there's 40 plus trade schools that we have to offer. I'm not going to mention all of them here, but again, if you have questions, if you want to reach out to myself or Aisha at the end of this presentation, our information will be provided to you. So the reason why our career pathways programs are such a success is because our young people have the capacity to earn a certification in a little less than a year. So that means that because all of our training programs are on an enrollment basis, you're able to gain a certification in less than a year and begin to work in that field immediately. As you can see on this slide, you'll be able to see the salary range hourly and yearly for somebody in some of these industries. So for somebody that's a nursing assistant, after they finish their certification program, they can be making anywhere from $15 to $18 an hour. An electrician can be making anywhere from $23 to $25 an hour. Manufacturing, $14 to $19 an hour. Culinary, $14 to $18 an hour. Auto mechanic, $14 to $25 an hour. Information technologist, $14 to $25 an hour. And right next to it, you can see what a yearly salary is for some of these opportunities. So what also makes our program so successful is our wraparound services. So what that means is we have the opportunity to provide our young people with transportation support. So we recognize with some of our young people, you may be struggling to get to and from an internship, to and from employment, to and from school, to and from your certification program. So we guarantee our young people the opportunity to have a 30-day venture card once a month. Or if you drive, you're going to be given a gas card once a month so that you're able to get in to and from your employment, your internship, or your certification program. That also includes us covering the cost of interview and uniform attire, equipment and school supplies. So that means if the program requires you to have scrubs or the internship requires you to have non-slip shoes, those are the things that we're purchasing on your behalf because they're connected to your goal and they are going to set you up for success. What is also going to set you up for success is the opportunity to meet with Aisha myself to do one-on-one career advising. So this is a great opportunity for us to do monthly check-ins with you around your goals. How much closer are you getting to accomplishing those goals? What are some barriers in the way so that we can navigate through some of these pieces? That also includes offering you tutoring and mentoring support if in fact it is something that you need. And additionally, also offering technology and financial support. So what that looks like is that because we're navigating this world of technology, we might not all be familiar with some of the tools that we're using today. So maybe you don't know how to use Zoom, or maybe you don't know how to use some of these digital platforms. That's fine. At YJC, we have a technology skills expert that can help you build these skills, and it is paid. So what that means is you have the opportunity to gain these soft skills that you can put on your resume that will make you hireable. So that includes things like learning video conferencing software, maybe email etiquette, word processing software, maybe turning your resume into PDFs, your Google Drive, and learning how to save information on your professional email, just to name a few. We also offer financial support. So that what that means is that we're dedicated to our young people learning how to budget, knowing and understanding their credit, and learning how to navigate their money. So we have someone within our organization that can begin to have these conversations with you as well. And you might be wondering, wow, this is a great opportunity. I want to be a part of YJC. I want to benefit from these amazing opportunities. These are some of the things that you need to start thinking about now. Are you 16 to 24 and currently out of school? So that means that you either have dropped out of high school or you have your high school diploma, but you're currently not attending any high school or college institution. Do you have your state ID or your driver's license? You have your birth certificate, your social security card, your high school diploma. If applicable, you might even need your individual education plan because a lot of our training program providers, if not all of them, offer flexibility to our young people that need individualized attention. And lastly, you must be dedicated and committed to your future. I always say you are the CEO of your life. My goal and YJC's goal as an organization is to function as the people in the passenger seat. So we're the ones holding the map, telling you we can go right, we can go left, but ultimately, because you're in the driver's seat, you are making the decision for your future. And then lastly, as I mentioned earlier in the presentation, if you have more follow-up questions, if you're looking for more information on how you can be involved, how you can be connected to Career Pathways or YJC, please jot down my email, please jot down my contact information, and send a brief email stating your name, what you're interested in learning about, and know that someone within our organization will reach out to you. I can't stress this enough. YJC is here for you, is here to help you along the way. And just know that all the work and support that we're willing to offer is available to you today, tomorrow, whenever you're ready to start working towards your goals. So just know that YJC is the place to be. Know that you came to the right place, and know that we're here to offer our support as best as we can. And know that you made the right choice.